At first, it will be very, very overwhelming. You'll feel that what if something goes wrong? What if I don't do it properly? What if they fire me?
If you're open to learn new things, and the faster you do it, the more likely you are to grow in your career.
Okay. But what do you think about people from tier 2 and tier 3 cities? They don't have the right amount of opportunities, like, இப்போ like tier 1 cities la இருக்கிற people-க்கு கிடைக்கிற மாதிரி tier 2 and tier 3 they don't have that. Be it, collaboration or be it attending an event. அதெல்லாம் tier 2 and tier 3 ல நடக்கிறதில்ல. What's the advice that you give those people, tier 2 and tier 3 city people, to develop their network?
There is one thing that the first thing is you need lots of sleep.
Okay.
To take naps in between is very, very essential, and also to take breaks while you're working for long.
Don't compare yourself with someone's 100 and start somewhere, start anyhow, start small. Like if someone wants to start a podcast, they just need a phone.
Right.
Don't aim for perfection, it will just come along.
So hi everyone, welcome back to Tech Talks. இது டெக் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில் உங்களுக்கு இருக்கிற டவுட்ஸை இண்டஸ்ட்ரி பீப்புள் வச்சே கிளியர் பண்ணுறதுக்கான ஷோ. ஸோ மறக்காமல் எங்கள் சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க, இல்லைனா உங்கள் டவுட்ஸாகவே இருக்கும். ஸோ இன்றைக்கி நம்ம ஷோவில் கபில் அண்ட் அங்கிதா வந்திருக்காங்க. ஹாய் கைஸ், வெல்கம் டு மை ஷோ.
Hi.
ஸோ இன்றைக்கி நம்ம என்ன பார்க்க போகிறோன்னா, ஒரு கார்ப்பரேட் வேர்ல்டை நீங்கள் எப்படி என்டர் ஆகிறது, ஒரு ஜாப் எப்படி வாங்குறதுங்கிறத ஆரம்பித்து ஒரு கார்ப்பரேட் வேர்ல்டில் எப்படி சர்வைவ் ஆகுறதுன்னு வரைக்கும் பார்க்க போகிறோம். ஸோ லெட் மீ ஸ்டார்ட் வித் மை ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின். ஓகே, ஸோ இப்போ வந்து ஒரு கார்ப்பரேட் வேர்ல்டு என்டர் ஆகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு கார்ப்பரேட் வேர்ல்டு என்டர் ஆகிற ஸ்டூடெண்ட் இல்லைனா எம்ப்ளாயி, ரைட், அவங்களுக்கு இது முன்னாடியே தெரிஞ்சிருந்தா இட் பி நைஸ் அப்படின்னு நீங்கள் நினைக்கிற விஷயம் என்ன?
So that one thing that I want any particular student who enters the corporate to know is, at first it will be very, very overwhelming. You'll feel that what if something goes wrong? What if I don't do it properly? What if they fire me? So these are some random thoughts that even I got in my mind when I entered the corporate at first. And each and every task that was allotted to me, I used to do it with a lot of fear, as well as I was curious to know better. But that fear will slowly fade away.
Yeah.
So the only two things that we always need to take care of is that we don't stop learning. We always keep learning from our seniors, as well as the people, the team leads, the managers. They have a lot to teach us, as well as when we try and understand that while they are pinpointing our mistakes or while they are giving us feedback, we should be open to that.
Okay, and we have to work on that.
Yes, to be open to that and not always keep defending ourselves. I do defend myself even today when I get a feedback, and that is very natural. But if we keep ourselves very open and also work, iterate and improve on that, then I think any person will be able to figure out the rest of his or her journey.
Right. You have any advices?
She pretty much ate all my points. See, I resonate with the imposter syndrome part, which she kind of touched upon, right? When I joined as a product manager, I was not preparing for this particular role. I was mainly thinking into consulting or business analysis or banking kind of roles. But it just so happened that my company had this role open, and I was the only one who got hired for this role. So when I got in, I used to think I know very little about it, right? But eventually my manager also told me, and I also realized that it's okay to know a little bit. You know at least something, you'll get your way through. The most important thing, which was your question, for a fresher to know before they enter the college, before they enter their corporate life, is the willingness to learn. And that's the most important aspect of your entry into the corporate world.
Right.
If you're open to learn new things, and the faster you do it, the more likely you are to grow in your career.
So my next question is like, Kapil, you have like developed a lot of LinkedIn optimization for people and you build resume as well, Ilaya. So networking no irukku when it comes to corporate world. Adu evlo important people ku, and what is the beginner friendly way to start networking? Let it be LinkedIn or even in a corporate world. How to start it?
See, one line which I heard in the beginning of my college journey, the MBA journey, was net worth is your network is your net worth.
Yeah.
Most people default to sending random connection requests on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
You'll find people's profile or their role interesting, or you just see the highlights of their profile, be it their company or be it
Yeah, I do
a
that.
tier 1 college which they studied from, and you will just send a connection
If it is
request.
from tier 1 company like Google, Amazon, just go connect with everybody working there.
But what happens is not everyone in tier 1 college or company are active on LinkedIn. So as a result of sending those random connection requests, you might get a lot of followers, you might get a lot of connections. But whether they will be able to vouch for you when you need them is questionable if you go by this approach.
Right.
A good way to network as a student or as a fresher, one is have a very targeted approach of whom you want to connect with, why you want to connect with them, and research their profile well, read about their experience, even their college life, and find out what's special about their profile that they will like to brag about to you and to the world.
Right.
And then ask them the same question.
Okay. Okay.
Go with the curiosity of, you have mentioned this project that you worked on. Tell me more about it, please. Or what was the biggest challenge when you were solving this problem? How did you solve it?
Right.
It's also a way of extracting information which is not available in public domain.
Right. Right.
Like when I was in college days, I did a project on UPI and how is cloud computing enabling UPI. I started connecting with people who are working at companies like PhonePe,
Okay.
Amazon payment space,
Right.
right?
Right.
And that in a way enabled me to extract the insights which I could not have found on Google.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And Ankita?
Yes, so one of the very relatable instances which I have seen as well as which I have felt myself is, sometimes while we get into a role, in any particular role that we get according to our need, so sometimes we do not get enough time to figure out whether this role is suitable for me or not. But currently I need a job, so I'm getting into something. But what happens is, slowly and steadily, when you become a part of the company, you get into that comfortable space yourself.
Right.
And suddenly, after maybe 3 or 4 years of working, suddenly when you realize, okay, now I need to switch. Okay, now I need to get myself something else.
Yeah.
And suddenly everything comes upon you, and everyone starts saying you should network more, you should connect with more people, and having all those advices to be feeded inside your mind at once, it is very difficult to deal with. So what is advisable is, maybe in a week you make one connection, but build that personal brand of yours even outside work.
Right.
Take help from inside, take help from people, and just show up in any particular forum, in any particular public forum, or build your brand through Instagram, or be it some project work of yours. Do something that will help you when you actually need it, maybe 3 or 4 years down the line. But whenever you need it suddenly, it should be there for you, right?
Right. Right.
Yes, so that is the biggest thing about building proof of work, and along with that, networking with people and getting to know them. Once you form a relationship with someone outside work, where you are exchanging whatever you have been learning, whatever the other person has been learning, and forming a very organic relation with that person, just imagine where that relationship could be if you keep on collaborating with them over a period of 4 to 5 years.
Right. Right.
Right? You tell them that I need a referral, you tell them I need a job, and they'll be there for you. So that is the importance of networking from the start itself.
Okay. But what do you think about people from tier 2 and tier 3 cities? They don't have the right amount of opportunities, like, இப்போ like tier 1 சிட்டிஸில் இருக்கிற பீப்புளுக்கு கிடைக்கிற மாதிரி tier 2 and tier 3 they don't have that, be it collaboration or be it attending an event. அதெல்லாம் tier 2 and tier 3ல நடக்கிறதுல what's the advice that you give those people, tier 2 and tier 3 city people, to develop their network?
There is one thing that helps us to not differentiate between tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3 people. Can you guess what it is?
I think it's the online presence.
Exactly. You have a phone, you can download the LinkedIn app, you can build your network. There are pretty many online events that happen where you can participate actively. You can network with people without needing to be present in a tier 1 city, right? But you just need to know that opportunities exist.
Right.
Right?
It's the awareness that matters.
Awareness that matters. And once you have opened your LinkedIn app and you have started creating your profile from the scratch itself, it will be difficult. It is difficult for all of us. And I myself come from a place where we do not have these kinds of events.
Right.
We do not have so much awareness. But since we are all using Instagram Reels these days, we are continuously doom scrolling,
Yeah,
right?
right.
And binge watching everything.
Right.
So we might always come across those ads of LinkedIn. You might always come across those YouTube videos where people are trying to educate, just like this YouTube channel
Right.
that you are building, right?
Right.
So while scrolling, you get to see it, you get to know that there is something called LinkedIn, and these are the ways in which you can start your journey.
Right.
So just keeping your mind open and being aware that these opportunities exist, you can reach for those opportunities almost in no time. It will take some time, but that lag will not be there. That okay, I belong to some other generation and this is the thing that is happening. Lag will not be there.
Okay. Do you know any organization that helps in LinkedIn, like, build their resume and kind of that? You guys are doing an amazing work as well. Like, do you guys own any, like, live events, or even let it be online events, something like that will help people?
So we haven't done anything
Career one.
online for now. We have our workshop coming up in Bangalore. It's on 10th of May.
Oh, yeah.
Probably
that
by
you
the time
mentioned.
this video goes, it will be
Yeah.
already done. But yeah, we can plan.
What about online building and something like that? Are you guys part of any groups like which help people do that? Be it tech as well.
Not really, but I've been a part of a few product management communities, which is all about product managers across the multiple organizations, mainly in Bangalore, some in Gurgaon, some in Mumbai. They come and share their knowledge about things like AI, or things like why is user research important, what is the importance of say content writing to release your product to the market, which we call it go to market.
Right.
Adding to the point that Ankita was mentioning, right, about networking, you need to have something which helps you connect better with the person that you want to connect with.
Right.
I'll give you an example. Let's say someone is working as a VP of a very big company, and they want to learn how to make a website for their own personal project or for anything out there. Now you as a student, let's say you know CSS and HTML and all the languages which are used to make a website.
Right.
If that person is saying I'm looking for someone who can develop a website for me, drop them a connection request and say that I saw your post and I can help you build this website.
Right.
And human beings have this inherent tendency of repaying favors. Once I've helped you, you're more likely to help me back. So
Right, yeah.
that is something which can work in your favor, especially if you have connected with people in an offline setting. They are more likely to remember you.
Right.
So offline events, one more thing is, let's say people are introducing themselves in an offline setting. Make notes of who is the most interesting one and who you want to connect with after the event, or in between if
Who
there is
will
a
help you with your profile?
networking
Yeah.
break of sorts in between, so that you can directly reach out to them and talk to them about what's interesting about them and then make that connection happen.
ஸோ ஒரு கார்ப்பரேட் வேர்ல்டு எடுத்துக்கோங்க, யூ வில் பி டூயிங் சம்திங் வெரி கன்சிஸ்டன்ட்லி தட் ஹெல்ப்ஸ் யூ ப்ரொஃபஷ்னலி, ரைட்? ஸோ வாட் ஆர் தோஸ் திங்ஸ்?